How's everyone doing? Oh, Prez, you're just here to lurk? Oh, thanks. Nice to know you're here, just for the emotional support. It's great. How's everyone doing? It's me, yeah. I decided to dress up for today. Wear all my fancy ribbons and put on a dress. Hi, everybody. Aw, Fiona, we missed you. Aw, I missed you all too. It's been a good, couple days. Nice fancy dress. Thank you. I'll show it off again in case someone hasn't seen it. I can't get over the bounce. I don't know what I was thinking putting that much bounce on my ears, but I'm so glad I did. But yeah, I just thought I would do a quick chatting stream, maybe for like an hour to an hour and a half. Just talking and getting used to streaming. I'm still trying to get over the nervousness a little bit. Because sometimes it's a bit much, and I have to remember to breathe a lot. Fleek, not enough bounce on the ears if you asked me. All right, I'll take that into account for next time I do rigging. Chim, it's hard to believe it's only been a week. Yeah, it feels like it's almost been a bit longer, but maybe that's just because every time I stream, I hype myself up, and so it's very memorable. Fiona, starry eyes, where did you get that dress? I must get one myself. Oh, well, I made it. I took a little bit of time, designed it, and put it on this model, and so I'm very proud of myself, and it's pretty good. I think it turned out all right. There's a couple things I would adjust, like maybe I'd add more physics to the sleeves. They move a little bit. Not too much, though. LaCroix boy, how was your visit with your grandma? It was great. Had a good time. Just had like a little outdoor picnic, socially distanced, so it was nice. My mom was there, so she brought a bunch of sandwiches, and it was really cool. I miss talking to her, but it's okay. We have technology, and that means we can talk to our loved ones from far away, and I'm so happy for that. Lloyd Zillows, I hope you get more attention and support soon. You deserve it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I got like very fortunate in my first stream because I ended up with so many people showing up, and I didn't know what to do. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to entertain everyone, but I'm really glad that a couple of people stuck around. If anything, this is kind of nicer. It's a bit more chill with fewer people. When you get into the triple digits, you just kind of freeze up sometimes, and I didn't know what to do because the chat was going so fast. Fiona, you should consider becoming a seamstress. Well, I'm actually making a dress right now. I'm learning how to embroider so I can put some beading and gold thread on it just to make it look super fancy. It's really hard. Embroidery takes a lot of time. Amazingly Randy, all the movements look awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I like moving around. It's very fun to watch myself on screen. That feels a bit vain to say, but it makes me very happy to know that I worked really hard and something paid off. So. Maybe that's why I like animation so much. You just suffer for a while, but then after you play it and watch it move, it's just like, oh, I brought something to life. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's just a chill gobbo time. I kind of wanted to just check in on everyone and see if there's any like advice y'all had for me. This is like a critique. If y'all have any ideas for me of things I can add and things I can do to improve the stream, I would love to hear it. Lloyd Zellos, you're really fortunate to have your grandma. Please cherish your time with her. I lost mine last summer and I really miss her. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, grandmas are very important, and grandparents in general. Gotta spend time with them while you can. I actually have to call my other grandma. She's very far away. But I shouldn't let that slip my mind too long, because you don't know how much time you have with everyone. So I always try to end every hangout with a nice positive note so that you have good memories. Naive Nibs, love the graphics of your for your gob. Thank you. I'm very glad that you like them. I was worried that when I was designing my gob form that my eyes would be too small, because a lot of YouTubers that I've seen have like really big starry eyes where if you stare up close, like you can see the universe in their eyes. You can just see some just cute little brown eyes. That's it. I love them. But like, if you look at almost any HoloLive members, they're just like, there's space inside. There's a whole universe that exists in their eyes. You could stare at them forever. Amazingly Randy. Yes, I just learned 2D Live a bit, and I'm still learning tricks. It's so cool to have them move. Yeah, it's really cool. It makes me so happy. Handsome Spork, I have arrived. Glad I didn't miss half the stream like the others. Well, that's okay. Thank you for coming. It's great to have you here. I really like. I really appreciate when you come join the streams, even if it's halfway through. Like, don't feel bad about jumping in whenever, or even just lurking. If you're lurking, don't sweat it. I've done it before. Sometimes I feel like I don't have anything important enough to say, especially in someone else's stream. So I understand if you're just lurking and you're here for the background noise and the comfy, chill aesthetic. Naive Nibs, did you make it yourself? Yeah, I made this model myself. I designed and rigged it. I spent about 2 months, a month studying how to use 2D Live, just like looking up YouTube tutorials. And then I got the software, the full version, for about 2 months by accident. I meant to only have it for 1, but I missed the cancellation date, so I ended up getting it for 2. And I ended up doing a chibi raffle for 2D Live. And I think that's where most people probably noticed me. It's because I started doing a couple of free ones for some other VTubers, and they're really cool. Valabot, hey honey, hiya! Oh yeah, we had this conversation last time with the hi honey virus. We talked about how it's like, well, it doesn't quite work for me because I'm honey. So there's a lot of substitutes like, hi sugar. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's fun to do. Palabut, Gobby had her first Twitch stream today and was super cool. We love Goblin Babies. Yeah, I saw some of her stream. I couldn't watch a whole bunch, but it was really fun. Growlix, oh yes, the crazy details. Some VTubers' irises are so pretty. It's not a necessity for everyone though. Yeah, that's true. I think the best advice that I kind of learned from people who design their own models is just like, don't worry about trying to look like someone else. If you have a design that looks kind of similar, like anime aesthetic, nothing's wrong with that. But don't feel bad for doing something that's very different that you enjoy, because if you like it, that's the most important thing. Naive Nibs, could you do a sloth one? A sloth VTuber? Yeah, I think I could. I probably have to work with the person who wants the design to make sure that the design works in the first place. But yeah, I learned how to do a snout in 2D Live, so like furries would also be a possibility. It would take a little bit more work, but yeah, it's doable. Fiona, I used to be a lurker and sometimes I still am, but being around fellow goblins makes me feel a little less shy. Yeah! Oh, I'm glad I could make you feel a little more comfortable. The goblin family has been very, very kind to us, and it's very nice to have their support. Fiona, it's not really a criticism to change, but I would consider making the chat plaque a bit bigger so the names are more visible. Oh yeah, I can do that. Let me just change that real quick. Because yeah, that's one thing I noticed in some of the VODs. It's not super big. And I wasn't sure if everyone was comfortable with that, but if it needs to be bigger, yeah, I can do that. Oh, little. There we go. All right, sweet. Good to know. Valabot, damn, y'all trying to make my heart stop saying that. Maybe every once in a while I'll pull that and just surprise everyone with a little bit of a good morning, sugar. Reminds me of a real, like, Southern belle. Handsome. I wonder what a fairy would be like. Like a live 2D model or just like the D&D fairy? The one you're gonna play. Naive Nibs, I'd love to work with you to create a sloth one. It's my animal. I followed you on Twitter. Oh, thanks. But yeah, my commissions are opening up in late May, early June, and I'll be able to do some live 2D models. So I'll put my prices up closer to the date so that you can decide whether or not it would be within your own budget. Otherwise, I can, if you want, I could link to a bunch of really helpful videos that help me to design and rig the models. LaCroix Boy, did you manage to watch the Demon Slayer movie yet? No. I've been trying to avoid pirating it because I feel like it's something that I would love to see in theaters, but unfortunately, it's not showing in the theaters around my place, so I guess I'll just have to wait until it's on some streaming platform, or I might pirate it. I shouldn't, but I might. If the next season of Demon Slayer comes out, I might have to, because I feel like I'd be missing a lot if I didn't. Fleek, would a Dave model be doable? Yes, a Dave model would be doable. It would take a little bit more thinking, because hoodies in Live 2D are a little bit trickier, especially if you have like ears like mine. Because if they have to poke out, you have to be careful in how you design it so that they just don't look like pieces of paper on top of each other. You have to use the glue tool to make sure that they stretch and move together as pieces. There's a couple tutorials on how to do them. Onyx, don't mind me just building some Lego because I'm an adult. Lego's for everyone, so have fun with your Legos, Onyx. Handsome, live 2D model. I already have a fairy set all ready for D&D. Yeah, I remember that. But a live 2D fairy, yeah, that's very doable. Like, if you want to do the pixie kind where it's just like a floating ball, or if you want to do like a taller one, like a me-sized pixie, that's very doable as well. One sec, just fixing the camera. It's starting to slide a little bit. All right, there we go. Valabot, ooh, maybe once I have enough funds to build a moving body, I can commission you to rig my model. Yeah, totally. That sounds good. I'll have a limited amount of slots because I don't want to take on too many at once. But yeah, totally. Naive Nibs, I gotta go, but I'm glad to have time to pop in and say hello. Aw, thanks for coming in, Naive Nibs. It's been good having ya. LaCroix Boy, the movie is literally the next arc after the first season of the anime, so if you try and watch season 2, you'll probably get confused. Yeah, I thought so. I saw that the train arc is very, very cool. Like, I saw the trailer and I'm like, oh, I'm so ready. But yeah, it's probably one of those, I can't miss it if I want to keep up with the show. Fiona, or just to make highlight videos with more than one perspective if we ever play together. Oh, I missed the first half. I would love to get a model from you. I've been thinking of streaming or at least recording some game stuffs. Oh yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, I have experience doing goblins, as you can probably tell. One thing I've noticed with other goblins, they have like different kinds of ears, and I'd love to try different styles of ears, like the ones that are a little more folded or a little more round. I don't know, just like try different things, learn new things. That's important, especially for growth. Growlix. Chat not being readable is almost not a problem here, particularly since you're always so clear with who said what and really enunciating what's said in the first place. Oh, thank you. I've been really trying to work on that, so I'm really glad it's going well. I used to slur my words together because I was so nervous, and I felt like I had to talk fast in order to be understood or get a word in, so streaming kind of helped out with that, where there's so much empty space. I feel like I have time to breathe and time to actually express myself properly. Failbird, the real trick with making fairies is you can make them full size, then shrink them into in V2 Studio. Yeah, you can totally do that. You can shrink me. I can be a little like pocket fairy. Shove me in your pocket. Do it. Put me in there. But yeah, you can totally zoom in and make things smaller or much bigger with VTube Studio, and so it's really handy. Especially if you make your model very high res when you're building it, it can do pretty well. Handsome, I've only seen the first few episodes of Demon Slayer, never watched it that much, please don't crucify me. No, that's okay. I would very much recommend watching it, because I mean, it's not for everyone. Some of my friends have said like, oh, the plot's very basic and I don't like it. And it's like, that's fair. It's not totally for everyone. But style-wise, it's beautiful. I love the line work in it, as well as the action, how it's choreographed. It's just, chef's kiss. I love it. Pocket gobbo for emergency heartwarming. Yes, put me in your pocket. I'll give you smiles and little hugs whenever I can, just to cheer you up. Technomage, hey, how's it going? Looks like you've escaped the Twitter crop today. Yes, I did. For context, every time I posted a picture on Twitter, it would always crop to the titties. It's a little awkward, but I think I figured out why. Twitter crops to the center of the image. If you're not planning on it, it'll just crop to the boobs. But if it doesn't detect boobs or the center of the image, it'll detect words and text. And because I always had text in the middle of my my drawings, it would just zoom to where the text was, which happened to be in the middle where my titties were. So yes, Technomage, I finally figured it out. I cracked the code. Fleek, there's no room in my pockets. It's full of pictures of Dave. You know what? That's valid. If Dave makes you happy, you do it. Keep him with you. He will always be there to support you. Growlix tiny finger hugs. I used to imagine, like, if you had a friend that was a fairy, or, like, even just, like, a tiny monkey, just, they could only hug your fingers. They'd be like little rings, and it'd be really cute. I mean, like, horrible for the animal, but, like, in theory, if you had a pet that small, it could only hug your finger. Lloyd, I admit sometimes I want to join the world of D&D, but I fear it sucks away too much of my time. It does suck away a little bit of your time, but if you're with a fun group and you're having a good time with friends, I'd say it feels more like a hangout where you and your friends get to go on like a mini adventure and play theater of the mind. So yeah, if you don't feel like it, totally, don't sweat it. But if you want to experience it, I'd say go for it. I don't think you have much to lose. Fiona puts honey in my hoodie for extra comfy hugs and high viewpoint for adventures. Yes! Make me a little bit taller. Put me on top of your head so I can see the world. Oh, Trash. Hi, Trash. You didn't join in on anything weird, I swear. Technomage, Dave of the Strider variety. Oh, for context, Dave is a lion, a lion in a circus that I drew on Saturday's stream, and he's just a goblin wearing a lion suit, and he's just tired. Motivational poster sort of material where you just put Dave on it and say, "You can do it." Valabot, it's canon. Honey wants piggyback rides. Yeah, I want to ride a horse. I want to see what the world is like, way above my head. Piggyback rides are probably the closest I'll get. Growlix, oh, the lion got a name. Yeah. Well, it seems like the people in my Discord named it. Oh yeah, my Discord is right below if anyone wants to join. It's open to everyone. Just like the only rules are really like be respectful, check the welcome page, make sure you see the rules, and that's about it. Onyx, Dave would defs be a Circle of the Moon druid. I feel like he would, but he'd be way too lazy to actually transform into anything. He would just put on the lion suit and be like, this is enough. I don't feel like turning into a bear today or a lion. Technomage. Been trying to play catch up on what's been happening on the island, so I haven't quite gotten everywhere yet. Which island are you talking about? Sorry, I might have missed someone. Growlix, don't be a stinker, be a thinker. Yep. That's a good life or a rule to live by. Oh, Technomage, Graham's Goblin Island. Oh yeah, Prez's Goblin Island, yeah. There's so many things that happen in the Goblin Discord. I can't keep up with all of it. Alright, Fiona, go get some food. Go eat. Oh yeah, so I realized that I can't really add any emotes because I'm not affiliate currently. But what I also can't offer any redeems, I don't think. But if I were, how would y'all feel about a head pat emote? Or animation? I considered getting the classic like gif of 2 pictures where you like pet someone's head and then just putting that on top of me. But I also thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun like if I were like hardcore gaming and I couldn't click any buttons except for the video game? What if I just like did an animation that pops up? Like an animation of someone petting my head. That could be really good too, but what do you think? Onyx, yes, very. Head pats. I agree, head pats are great. Lloyd, any exotic special recipes you'd want to try? Like for dinner? I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough recipes. Probably more Indian food, actually. I want to try more like actual authentic Indian curry. It's probably really, really spicy, and I don't know if I could handle it, but like I'd like to try some. Fiona, I'm back. Welcome back. Jim, what about a head ruffle? Yeah, a head ruffle would be good. I don't know if they're that different from head pats, but I guess head ruffles would just be like, if someone were petting my head, I would just be like, I would just nuzzle into the hand. It sounds weird when I say it like that. I swear, it says so, I swear. Fleek Dave emote. Yeah, I can make a Dave emote. I feel like that would be a good one to do, just a tired Dave emote. Fiona, I don't care for curry. I don't like that kind of spice. That's fair. Sometimes spicy food's not for everyone. I love it, but occasionally it does give me a little bit of a tummy ache if I eat too much. Crossbones. Hey, how's it going? Some curry. I love Indian and Japanese curry. Not a fan of Thai curries I've had. That's fair. Thai curries are very rich because they use coconut milk. Japanese curries, I haven't had any good ones. They just taste like really thick beef stew on rice. That's what they taste like to me. And that's fine, but I don't know if that's how they're supposed to be eaten. Philbert, I'm having nachos right now. Nice. I had nachos last night at like 10:30 at night. Not healthy choice, but I don't regret it. It was delicious. Growlix, time for me to go. Oh, good. Thanks for coming. We'll catch you later. Have a good one, okay? Fiona, oh, I do like spicy food though, like jalapenos and a lot of South American stuff, but not South Asian stuff like curry or wasabi. Yeah, wasabi's, I've never had like genuine wasabi, just like the sushi store or sushi restaurant variety, and apparently that's not actual wasabi. That's like radish, maybe? I don't know. I've yet to try it. Technomage, having pizza and Jameson with a cold brew coffee. That sounds good. Cold brew coffee is pretty tasty. I can only have decaf coffee because actual caffeinated coffee makes my heart beat too fast and like makes me really, really anxious. I can't handle it. Fiona, it's some kind of paste made with horseradish and mustard. Oh, okay. Technomage, oh my god, it's finally someone who understands the coffee anxiety. Yeah. I made coffee for a little bit as a job, like as a barista, and in order to make sure that the coffee beans didn't taste sour or too bitter, I had to take a shot of it so that I could taste it for that day, because it was some sort of fancy bullshit coffee. I didn't really like working for that place, but like it was a fine job. I needed money. But every morning I would just get jitters, and it would wreck me for the evening. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I would just be anxious all day, and it sucked. But I didn't want to man the tills where I had to talk to people. If I was a barista, I didn't have to talk to anyone. And so that was like, hell yeah, give me that position. So I had to just sort of fake being okay throughout the day. I don't know if it worked, but I liked it a lot better than actually talking to people. Crossbones, buying several bags of grounds at once because based on flavor we accidentally got in one decaf. So there's a lot of coffee in my house, won't drink. Oh, you just overloaded on coffee and now it's like sitting there. I have like I like the taste of and the smell of coffee. It's wonderful. I have a bunch of like instant decaf and I want to drink it, but I just can't bring myself to because I don't feel like drinking coffee anymore. I just stopped, so it's just sitting there. Fleek. Ah, yes, drinking juice that makes you anxious instead of talking with people. The true goblin experience. Yeah. Just, the social anxiety I used to have. I still kind of have. I can't make any, like phone calls. I have trouble, initiating things with people. So that's why I kind of like streaming, where I just set up a schedule and it's like, okay, well, I said I would do it and so I shall. And then I don't have to worry about feeling as anxious. Technomage, please stop calling me out like this. Never. Join the club. Fiona, hey honey, I would like to share some art of Fiona to you, and I was wondering where was the best way to show you. Would it be on Discord, in your server, or in DMs? Thing is, there's some not safe for works. Oh, that's why you're asking there. Oh, okay. That's a good question. I think for now you could probably Discord DM it to me. I might, depending on whether or not people are okay with it in the Discord, I might make a not safe for work channel. But I want to make sure that everyone's comfortable with that before I add that in, because some people don't want their Discord server to have any not safe for work, and that's totally fair. That's very understandable. So I gotta talk with people before that. But yeah, for now you can totally DM it to me on Discord, or even Twitter. Actually, Twitter DM would work just as well, because that way I don't have to. Sometimes I don't open Discords because I want to make sure that I rest. So I don't open it, but Twitter, for the most part, like, it's pretty good if you want to DM me. Crossbones. Bonus for streaming, you're here either way and people come in because they want to be here. You aren't calling someone's house or business and interrupting whatever's going on with them. Yeah, exactly. They're here. You're here because you want to be. At least I would hope. I don't feel like I'm interrupting your life or your day to talk or just hang out. You're here to hang out with me, and that's kind of nice. Technomage. Ugh, I had to do taxes today and it was the worst. My brain completely fried and it was so embarrassing. Oh, I did taxes this year. I needed help from my mom because I did them online and the website just was really bad with certain phrases. Like they used double negatives in a couple of questions and I'm like, I don't know what they mean. Mom, I'm so confused. Help me do taxes so that the government won't hunt me down. Fiona, I can't DM you on Twitter for some reason. I think it's one of your settings. Oh, it might be. I'll check that out after the stream. N6, welcome to the tavern. Nice to have you here. Chim, I'm here of my own free will. There's no one holding me at gunpoint. Definitely not. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Onyx, in Australia our taxes are calculated for us and we just get a bill. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. I would love that. I would love if the government was just like, here's your bill, pay it. And I'd be like, yes, I would rather do that. I would much rather just pay a certain amount than instead of trying to calculate it and then worry about getting it wrong. Also, if you hear construction in the background, I apologize. My neighbor's doing some sort of... They're doing something outside. I'm not sure what. This is pretty new. Which wouldn't you don't want the least out of these? Oh gosh, no. Crossbone, don't twist my brain like this. I don't need this that on a Monday evening. I can't handle it. Technomage, this goblin just wants to go back into hiding in the radio booth. Yeah. Go to your safe place, relax. The taxes can't hurt you anymore. You've done them. Congratulations. You survived. Oh yeah, I thought about if I end up getting affiliate. I don't know if I will. But in the off chance I do, what I'll probably do is I'll do a redeem for outfits. So if anyone wants to see a particular outfit, I'll probably have that as a button. But we'll see. Because some days I feel like dressing up like today and just hanging out, showing off my ribbons, wiggling my ears for y'all. Fleek, I don't pay taxes. It's easier. Okay. LaCroix boy, I think you could definitely get affiliated in no time. Oh, thanks. I thought about for a long time whether or not I wanted to actually like pursue affiliate or if I just wanted to stay like this, just simple, keeping streaming fairly streamlined, I guess. It's just unfortunate that like just like this you can't offer emotes or like redeems. So I guess that's kind of the only reason I'd really want affiliate. Technomage, you've more than met the minimum requirement for affiliate since it's an average of 3 viewers and 50 followers over the course of 30 days. Oh! Well, that's comfy to know. Chim based, don't pay taxes. Pay your taxes! Do it. Just... Where is it? Do your taxes. Unreal 7 admitting tax fraud, I see. Are you, Chim? Is this a confession? Horizon, follow in Yoshi's footsteps. Which Yoshi? I know a couple of Yoshis. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Fiona, while I would love to have Honeybee affiliate, I feel like we would lose some of the one-on-one interactions we get with the low viewer count, though. That's just my opinion. Yeah, that's a fair thing to worry about. I will do my best to talk to everyone, because I want to make sure I can I can hold a conversation with people. So yeah, I can see how that would be kind of annoying with a bigger streamer if they just have a chat that goes super fast. It must be really hard to interact that way. Chim, because I don't have a taxable income. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think you still have to do taxes. Tyranno Dwarfish Rex, pay taxes whenever you buy anything, then they garnish your wages. Then you file your taxes and get the dosh back from your wages. Yeah, that's how taxes work. Onyx. Oh, also, our shops include tax prices on the item rather than displaying a price going to buy the item, then getting another few dollars bolted onto the price. That's really nice. Yeah, I always have to calculate how much I'm going to be paying after the prices I calculated. So it'd be nice just if everything was not a flat rate, but if everything was upfront. I would very much appreciate that. Freaking Australians. They got some shit down. They know what they're doing with money. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. In terms of art streams, for those who were there, how did y'all feel about that? For everyone else, we mostly just, I started to do a warm-up drawing, which happened to be a goblin dressed as a clown. And that led to me drawing a whole circus. Everyone got to make suggestions, and so that was really fun. I didn't have to worry about running out of ideas for drawing, so it was really cool. But would y'all prefer if I just went into a stream with like an idea and then completely executed it, like fully grayscaled and colored it as well as cleaned it? Or do you like the fast sketches where I get to just draw whatever? Fleek, the art stream was amazing since it gave us the second coming of Dave, our Lord and Savior. All hail Dave. Yep. I'm glad I could bring Dave into this world. Crossbones, the Goblin Circus fuels me. Oh, I'm so glad. Tyranno Dwarfish Rex, thanks for joining us over here at this wild goblin tavern. Jim, I like themes and then taking chat input. Yeah, that could be a really good idea. Just continuing with the taking suggestions from chat. I kind of like that. It's a lot less pressure on me to do good line art, because I kind of struggle with that. It takes a long time. Garlock, Angler, watching sketching based on viewer suggestion was pretty cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think that'd be cool just to keep doing that. We'll see. Maybe one day I'll have like a really strong idea of like, I've wanted to draw VTubers in bubbles, so like Bao, or I think she's Hikaru Station on Twitter or Twitch. But yeah, I thought about putting her in a bubble. I just thought it'd be cute. Handsome, I'm a fan of seeing full and completed artwork. Okay, maybe I'll mix it up then. I'll keep doing the suggestions, but then maybe I'll do a full completed piece. Tyranno Dwarvish, line art is pretty smooth in Sia. At least that's my go-to for line art. Yeah, I use Clip Studio Paint. Bat Doodles actually suggested I use the vector layer tool, and that's actually made things really, really good for clean line art, so I'll have to say thank you to them later. Crossbone, even if it's not based on suggestions, just going for it with fresh and funky designs is a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed that too. I really like drawing like that. Technomage. Oh, the vector layers are the best. Yeah, I underestimated them at first, but the fact that you can resize them and keep the quality of line, like that's a big thing I didn't realize that I was losing, so I still got stuff to learn. Onyx, you hold the title of the only VTuber I actually watch. Oh, I have a big responsibility then. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy watching me then. Tyranno Dwarvish Rex. Clip I haven't tried. I'll have to get to it and give it a go. Yeah, I think they have a free trial if you want to give it a go. I use the pro version, so it costs a little bit of money. Darastivian entered the tavern. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Technomage. The fact that you can use vector eraser and then just snip the ends off intersecting lines, the fact that it converts cleanly to a raster layer is so nice. Yeah, it means I can just scale the drawing and the line stays consistent, so it doesn't shrink along with the picture. It actually keeps a similar line thickness, and that's really good for multiple people in a picture. Some coyote, whichever one you're feeling that day, so it's natural. If you're feeling like a full-scale pic instead of sketches, then don't rule it out. Okay, yeah, thanks. That's a good idea. Dara Stivian, girl, I have Stevens jacked. I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. But yeah, I loved the Goblin Circus. I wanted to clean them up today. I kind of drew them a little bit more during the day, and I would love to clean them up more and like actually make like a working poster of them with like a circus tent in the background, but that would take a lot more time, so maybe one day I'll do that, but for now I think it's okay, just like a nice flat color. Nekoriku 78, welcome. Hope you enjoy your time here in the tavern. Dara Stivian, I love Steven Universe, he's so cute. Yeah, I love Steven Universe. Some people don't like the show, and I guess that's understandable. It's a kid's show. But the songs, oh, they're so nice. I'm a little embarrassed, but I thought about doing like a cover of a Steven Universe song and putting it onto my YouTube. But I was worried that it would be a little bit cringy because I don't know if I'm a good singer. So maybe later, if I have more time, I'll try to be brave and do like a little Steven Universe cover, or maybe an animation to go with it. But I'll just leave it for now. Jim, sing for us if you're confident. I haven't warmed up at all. Also, I looked it up, and I'm worried about getting like copyright struck by Twitch. So if I do a cover, I'll probably just put it onto YouTube and my Twitter. Or if I do a karaoke night, then yeah, totally, I'll do a karaoke night on Twitch. But like, you could only see it live because the VODs would probably be muted. Lloyd, I really encourage you to watch Amphibia. Yeah, I've watched Amphibia. It's really, really good. Gosh, there are so many dark jokes in it. There's not too many dark jokes, but there's some darker jokes than I expected. There is death in the show. Like, the characters acknowledge it. But it's really, really good. I love the colors and the mushroom and frog aesthetics. And is also just like a tall tree. I love her design. Jim, oh my gosh, honey merch. I thought about doing merch, but I don't know how I feel about that. Merch is something that like I feel like maybe I'll do in a couple years if enough people want it. But I don't think I'll just do merch for the sake of doing merch. I would want to do something that I would actually like wear if it were a t-shirt, or I would actually keep around the house if it's like a plushie or like a mug even. Maybe like a little zine. I think a zine could be fun. Just like a collection of the stream arts and any fun doodles I got. I think that'd be good. Like a coffee table book. Excuse me. Fleek, I have no ideas what vectors are. I just take my little paint and draw gay little goblins. Nice. That's valid. Draw those gay little goblins to your heart's content. Technomage. Oh, that blush was adorable. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Y'all are so nice. Horizon. Goblin Circus merch would be pog as fuck. Yeah, I feel like goblins and circuses mix very well, so they'd be a really cool merch idea, but maybe in the future. For now, I still want to focus on improving on my own art and just getting used to streaming and talking to people. Jim, chat duets. Would that just be a duet while I sing while the chat types in the lyrics? Pteranodwarfish. Stickers. Yeah, stickers would be really fun. I would have to find a company that makes stickers. But yeah, stickers aren't out of the question. LaCroix boy, a honey plush would be really cool. I feel like a honey plush might be a bit difficult actually, just because like you'd have to make the ears and the hair. Or Or maybe like if I made myself real chibi-fied. That could be really good. That could be a good plushie. Bundy, have you thought about trying Makeship? Is that the online service where you make like figures? Oh no, that's the company that makes plushies. Yeah, we could try that. I would wait a bit because that's a lot of work. I don't know if I have time to design that. Unreal Dave merch. Yeah, I feel like Dave is much more marketable than I am. Fiona, I had a suggestion for an eventual art stream theme. A shot of Honey's Tavern with some viewers, OCs as patrons. Ooh! Yeah, I could probably do like a little post on Twitter. Just post your OCs and I'll put them in the tavern. That could be good. It would really stretch my creative muscles. So yeah, I think that would be good. I would really need to be in the mood for that. That's a lot of drawing. I'm also not super skilled at drawing backgrounds. So we'll wait and see how my skills develop. I'm still trying to work on drawing houses and structures. Technomage. I don't know if you're using them for overlays in a chatbot, but Stream Elements actually has a merch service. Oh, they're who I'm looking at starting mine though. Oh, cool. Mr. Fulcrum, welcome to the tavern. Thanks for joining. The Primal Instinct. What's the difference between Honey Goblin and a regular goblin? I have 5 fingers. Yeah, one of my ancestors was a gnome, I think. We're not sure. Jaffa Joke, welcome to the tavern. Most goblins, usually they have 4 fingers. So they have a thumb and 3 other fingers. I have 5 like a human, so it's a little weird. Blue Destroyer Gaming, welcome to the tavern. The working theory is that one of my ancestors was very bold and had a fun time with something that had 5 fingers, and that one genetic just stuck around. Some coyote. I'm not sure about the logistics of but Redbubble might be a sticker place worth looking into. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that. Redbubble. Okay. Onyx, Dave is the name of my cat. Are you sure? Are you sure that's not the name of our Lord and Savior? Blue Destroyer 101, welcome. Welcome to the tavern. Tyranno, yep, I'm no good at backgrounds either, don't feel bad. Background artists are wizards, honestly. Like, character artists, skilled, very talented. But background artists can create worlds. And I can only dream of being able to draw backgrounds like that one day. Technomage, wait, I have 5 fingers. Was your grandparent a gnome as well? Maybe we're cousins. Who knows? Mr. Fulcrum, I have 5 fingers, 3 on the one hand, 2 on the others. I like explosives. Did you start out with more than 5 fingers? I guess that's why you like explosions. Handsome. I like how it wasn't human. It was something with 5 fingers. Failbird, so does that mean you're a noblin or noblin? Maybe. I think it was a gnome, but I'm not sure. It was a while back, before I was born. Horizon, one of your ancestors was a bard. Probably. Goblins are very multi-talented, so I wouldn't be surprised if one had, like, absolute pull game. Just became the absolute... I shouldn't say that. Never mind. Onyx, Dave is a girl cat. We found out the gender after the name and decided not to change it. That's cool. I used to have, or well, I didn't have a cat, but I once met a cat named, it didn't have a name, but I named it Nemo, and it was a cute little kitten. We didn't know the gender, so we just kind of stuck with Nemo, and it happened to be a boy. And so, he was cute. I miss him. I only knew him for a summer, but then I had to leave the camp. Fiona. In my homeland, us goblins are very much into interspecies relationships. It's not unusual to find goblins with tails, giant ears, or even horns. Yeah, I have yet to see goblins with tails, but I think it would look really cool. Tyranno Dwarvish. Paint with Bob Ross playing on the side. Ooh, that could be fun. I haven't actually watched any Bob Ross painting videos, so maybe I'll learn how to do landscapes that way. All I know is he has a very particular style with painting that like uses the brush in a very strange way. Could be a good learning experience though. Technomage might be, but we don't talk about Tia's backstory. It's sad and why she gave up her family name. Aww. That's too bad. Thy Battleborn, welcome to the tavern. Thanks for joining us. Tyranno, tone deaf bard gnome. Ooh, that would hurt my ears. Oh. Technomage. Oh, my latest goblin character has a tail. She's adorable and devastatingly sassy. Ooh. I wonder if you if you have any art of her. I'd love to see it. So I'll just have to check out your Twitter and see what the art looks like. Handsome. I wanted to be able to draw my fairy. I think it would be cool. However, I have no drawing ability. I need to draw more. Yeah, I think that's fine. Even if your drawing ability, you don't feel your drawing ability is good enough, I think just starting to draw your character will really help you flesh out what you want it to look like. You can pull a reference from all over and see what kind of wings you want, what kind of outfit, and it really, really can help you to use reference. So don't give up. Some Coyote, he teaches you painting hacks. He was an absolute wizard. Yeah, I've heard Bob Ross is just like, his appeal was how easy he made painting and how accessible he made it. So I really like the idea of making art accessible to everyone. Technomage, if not, I think I've put her up in the island before. Yeah, I'll have to check out the island's art. It's been a while since I've looked at it. It's been a while. I looked at it this morning, but I have to look further back in the catalog to see more art. Fleet. Goblins with tails are big brain, but what is really the biggest brain are goblins with fur. Oh. The first thing that came to mind was like halflings and goblins having a kid and they just have furry feet. Because isn't that what halflings have? They're sort of like hobbits from Lord of the Rings, where it's just like they're totally normal. They're just short and they have fur on their feet. Handsome. Oh, I'm gonna start drawing in Discord voice chat. That sounds nice. Yeah, go ahead. I think that'd be fine. Or fun. Cornstarch. Anyone like Final Fantasy? I tried Final Fantasy 14 for the first time recently, and I'm trying to get one of my buddies to play with me, through the free trial. But I need to be more convincing than I ended up liking the game. I don't know. How would you I don't know how you would convince your friend to play a game. If it's the type of game that you think they'd like, you can probably just go like, I think you'd really like the game. I want to hear your opinions on it. And usually that will help to make someone think about playing the game. Usually whenever I want one of my friends to play the game, I just be like, look at this art. Look at these designs and how amazing the landscapes are. I'm very visual based. Fiona, my ears are a lot slimmer than yours. I think one of my ancestors was elf or half elf. Yeah, elves have really, like, they're not short ears, but they're like really thin, pointy ears. Horizon, goblins that look normal, but if you zoom in really close, they actually have short fur and makes them super soft. Ooh, I wonder how you would draw that. Or if there's reference pictures. That'd be cool to see. I'll have to look that up. Some coyote. Aren't goblins with fur just yordles? Maybe. Well, yordles feel different than goblins in my mind. Like they seem almost like smaller than goblins. Like they actually feel pocket-sized. Cornstarch, yeah, that's what I did, and he downloaded it, but he didn't play it yet. He's too busy with this new goblin VTuber girl to pay any attention to me. I'm sorry I stole your friend. I charmed him with my awkward silences, I guess. My anxiousness. Tyranno, gotta go. Hopefully I'll get to catch one of your art streams. Oh, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'll release the schedule soon, so hopefully you can make the art stream then. Unreal 7. I would explain a bit of the story, the gameplay, and how accessible it is. If you're trying to get someone into a game, you're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Just, explaining how accessible it is. And like, usually when someone hears you being passionate about something that you really enjoy, that passion is sort of contagious, and they really want to experience it for themselves. So I think that would be a good idea. Also, tell your friend that the Goblin VTuber he watches wants him to play it. Or just give it a try. Some coyote. According to the lore, they're average 3.5 feet at full size. Oh, they're my height. Oh. Okay. Huh. I always imagined yordles being like 2 feet tall, but I guess I was mistaken. Failbird, I'm pretty sure yordles are fae, or at least the Runeterra equivalent. Yeah, that's why I thought they were fae. Maybe that's why I think most fae are really tiny. Maybe that's an image I have in my mind that I gotta fix. Garlock, yordles aren't bulky enough to be considered dwarves in my mind. Yeah, they're really small. They're pretty teeny. Pompino, thanks for the raid. I wasn't expecting you to. I was actually gonna try to raid you. Thank you. Aww. That's so nice of you. No, Pompino, you beat me to it. Birdmoz, hi, welcome to the tavern. For y'all who haven't met her, Pompino is right here, and such a wonderful streamer, so kind, so bubbly, and so much fun. I made a little chibi model from the chibi model raffle for her, and I fell in love, honestly. I love watching your streams. They're great. They're so bubbly and positive. I like them. Aw, thank you. Failbird, I mean, there are some fairly big fae out there, like Doulahans and Banshees. Oh, yo, I had a really good time drawing a Doulahan. Maybe I'll post it to Twitter, but like, Doulahans are the most fun to draw. You could just make them look creepy and cool. If you've watched Durarara, there's a really good story involving a Doulahan, and it's really, really sick. The Melee Bros aim, welcome to the tavern. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining. Atomic, no raid message raid. Yeah, I thought I added a raid message, but maybe I missed out on that. But that's okay. I have a nice little window that tells me what happens. Oh, Ryuzakev, welcome. Thanks for joining us here. Ryuzakev, damn sweet God Jesus and everyone pumpy, bring me to a Goblin V streamer. Yeah. Thank you, Pumpy. Aww. Welcome. Lloyd, now that we talk about Doulahan, ever tried Golden Sun? No, I haven't. Sorry. Garlock, that begs the question if yordles can even get fat. Ooh, that's a good question. Prince Sedhana Azola, welcome. That's a cool name. It's a bit of a mouthful. Sorry if I mispronounced it, but welcome. Oh yeah, thanks, Bun, for putting the Doulahan in the chat. Pumpino, when do we get Honey affiliate so we can shower you in monies? Why does everyone want to keep giving me money? Please, you don't have to. You don't have to give me money. Buy something delicious. Have a good meal. But yeah, I haven't even applied for affiliate yet. I've only been streaming for a week, and I think the requirement is something like a month of good activity. So we'll see. Some Coyote. There are a few chunky yordles in Legends of Runeterra. Ooh. Oh yeah, I think there's an old man in Runeterra who's a bit chunky. He's cute. Lloyd, try Golden Sun if you can. Not forcing you, don't worry. It's a really good game series, and the one which initiated me into RPGs. Ooh. Fiona buys a warm meal from Honey's Tavern. 200 IQ play. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Techno Mage Grim. Alright, Miss Honey, I have to go prep some stuff for my own nightly activities. Have a wonderful evening, and remember, folks, tip your goblin barmaid bartender. Thank you. Kuromi Aesthetics, thanks for joining us here. It's good to have you. But yeah, Techno Mage, have a good night. Thank you so much for dropping by. Fiona, Honey is 3.5 feet. Wow, I'm feeling short. Cries in 2'11". Oh my gosh. That's okay. I think that's still like kind of average for goblins. I think 3 foot is average for goblins. Failbird, why do you keep wanting to give me money? Because you get what you effing deserve. Oh, thank you. Oh. Pumpino, you 3 feet? I'm 7 feet. I know, you're so tall. When you said you were 7 feet tall, I was like, oh my gosh. Giant. Oh man. Onyx stares in 6'1". Y'all are just flexing your height on me now. LaCroix boy, why do I have to play Final Fantasy 14 right away? How about you tell Cornstarch that I'll play when I'm ready? Oh no, I'm not getting in this beef. Atomic, I'm probably like in the middle because I'm only 5'9.5". Yeah, that's still really tall though. You're talking to a real short person. You are all tall people. Nothing wrong with that, but someone's got to lift me on their shoulders. I got to learn what it feels like to be in this tall world you live in. Lloyd, any hopes or wishes about this year E3, honey? Oh, I really want to see a trailer for Elden Ring. Oh, but it's okay. If they don't, I know that I trust From Software that they know what they're doing. So if it takes longer to make a perfect game, I will wait. Same goes for Silksong. I think they're still like an indie company. So like they probably will take a bit more time, but I've seen clips of Silksong and it looks gorgeous. Oh, I played Hollow Knight and I love it. It's a really long game, but it's all the music and atmosphere and the backtracking. It's so good. Someone make fan art of Pumpino and Honey's height difference right now. I might take on that quest, that challenge. I've been meaning to draw a fan art of more VTubers so that I'm not just practicing drawing goblins, because although I'd love drawing goblins and there's a lot of variety to them, I want to make sure that I can still draw regular proportioned people. I guess the scarecrow's not quite normal proportion, but still taller people, I mean. LaCroix boy, Silksong needs to come out so soon. I need it so bad. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to rush it because I trust game makers. I've never made a game before, and it's probably very hard. But I trust them. I trust the creators. Ryuzukev, you also draw goblins? Yes, I post them on Twitter. I post them on Discord too. But yeah, I mostly post my art to Twitter. The True Goblin King, time to discuss the infinite goblin theory. What theory is this? The Juice Man, Supergiant won't just leave us in the dirt. Didn't Supergiant do Hades? They just released a game, didn't they? I think Team Cherry is the one that does Silksong. Fleek, why draw regular size when can draw goblins? They're very cute to draw. I do very much enjoy drawing goblins because they all emotionally feel pocket-sized, even if they're still like 3 feet tall. Onyx, honey, you should try drawing furbolgs. They're almost the polar opposite of goblins. Yeah, I could try drawing furbolgs. I think I've drawn tieflings mostly before, but like furbolgs is one that I should actually practice. Tall Warlord, there's a game where you control a tribe of goblins. Maybe that would be fun to try. Oh, a lot of you have been suggesting some cool like goblin games to me, and I regret to inform you that like I haven't heard about them, so I'll have to give them all a look. Just like go on Steam and look up goblins, see what games pop up. Maybe I'll make a stream of that, just playing random goblin games. Ryuzukev, guys, I'm robbing a bank right now. This goblin girl deserves all my money. Wish me luck. Oh, Triple Daka, welcome to the tavern. Thank you for coming. Ryuzukev, thank you. Y'all don't need to give me money. It's fine. The Juice Man. Imagine not being half orc. Shake my head. Half orcs are really cool. I also, like, orcs are really fun to draw. I've noticed there are a couple orc VTubers, and I haven't had time to watch them yet, but I really want to give them a shot and see what they are all about. I love the tusk designs. They're really cool. The True Goblin King. In theory, there is no set design of a goblin, and they change appearance from person to person. Therefore, there's an indefinite amount of designs for goblin, which is why I love us. Yeah, goblins are really customizable, and I love that. Every goblin is a little bit different. You can have similar ones that look like they're kind of related, but like it takes a lot of design change for something not to register as goblin. So that's pretty nice. Varmid, Steam results. My goblin sister can't possibly be this cute. I haven't watched that anime or read that manga. I know this is a manga. Seraphix, hi honey. Hiya. How are y'all doing? I should probably not say hi honey. We found a substitute for hi honey because honey's my name, and it's just like hi sugar. Backbreaker 3601. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining us here. Fleek, I want to make a book of goblin subraces for 5e, but I have no idea where to start writing. Oh yeah, I wouldn't know where to start either. There's so many of us and there's so many different cultures, so it's pretty cool. But good luck cataloging everyone. Handsome, people are going to clip that and never let you live that down. You know this, right? Yeah, I feel like I could have done it better. Maybe I'll do another one later. See if I can improve on that one. Why live in shame, you know? I'll say hello to you however I please. And if you like it, good, thank you. It makes me happy. Oh man. Some coyote. The ears. Yeah, just like I've got gotten better at wiggling them. I've had to practice. Wolfiekins, thanks for joining us here. Oh, Hazephobia. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Cornstarch, a lot more koala apologists too, apparently. Handsome, practice wiggling ears. Now that's time and effort worth spending. Yeah, honestly, it's a really undervalued skill, and I think it was worth my time to practice. Just there we go. I mean, the easier wiggle is just ta-da! How's? Thank you for joining. Welcome to the tavern. Oh, and Krusty RV, welcome. Lloyd, favorite season of the year. Ooh. They're all so good. I love spring. It just brings on this really nice, like, fresh air to it until, like, late April hits and then pollen is everywhere and then my nose is super stuffy. So I have to take a bunch of, like, a bunch of medicine to make sure my eyes and nose don't itch. But aside from that, it's gorgeous. I love the flowers and the trees all get their leaves back and it's so nice. Dominio Fusion. I tried World Soup and I got sick. I'm not worthy of the soup. Soup's great. I mean, what's more appealing to humans and people? Just healing for the soul as soup. There's not much else that can beat it. Hazephobia. April's a bitch. Yeah, but I love it. She's my bitch. At Farms, if you love soup so much, why don't you marry soup? Because I would eat it. And eating your loved ones is not usually something you should do. Onyx, I'm a winter guy. I don't get cold, so it's nice not to be hot all the time. Yeah, it's very nice. I love summer as well, but winter is really nice. There's something really cool about when snow is all over the ground and it just absorbs all the sound. You just like close your eyes and just listen to silence. Makes sleeping at night really easy. Oh, Jamie T, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay here at the tavern. Fiona, honey, do you cook a lot at your tavern? My cook friend is amazing and makes a delicious goblin mushroom soup. Oh. My brain thought like goblins and mushrooms. Would that be tasty? But no. Mushroom soup's delicious. I love mushroom soup. Yes, we cook a lot over here. I think the most popular dish here is just like soup and bread. Just after a long, hard adventure, it just fixes a lot. Just makes you mentally reset. Atomic, that feeling when winter be too cold here, probably because I don't have any big blankets. I have so many big blankets right now. Like, I haven't switched over to my my hot weather blankets, and so I'm really overheat at night. But that's okay. It's cozy until I wake up in the morning and I'm all sweaty. It's just too much sweat. I'm sweating right now. I gotta turn a fan on, but I don't want it to affect the sound of the stream. My hands are so sweaty. The True Goblin King. The most obvious are the Styx games. There's of Orc and Men, Goblin Summer Camp. I guess the minions in Overlord count as goblins, and Silverfall you can play as a goblin as well. Oh, cool. I think there's a couple games where you could play as goblin. I think League of Legends allows you to play as a goblin. I haven't played League before, so I wouldn't know. Chim, be comfortable. Turn on that fan. That's okay. Momentary suffering so that the video long-term won't have any weird sounds. Kev, when a goblin is sweating, everyone starts sweating. It's contagious. Farms. In expensive recording studios, they freeze giant blocks of ice and gently vent the cold air in to avoid making sound? That sounds time-consuming and expensive. Wow. But it would be quiet. Fleek, sadly no goblin in League, only less superior Yordle. You know what? Yordles are cute too. They're really colorful goblins, so I like them. LaCroix boy, Yordles and goblins are equal. Yes. All equal here. Everyone respect both. Hazephobia, I hope this is not weird, but can I draw you? Of course, yeah. You can tag me on Twitter, and I'd love to see it. But yeah, don't ever feel bad about, or don't ever worry about drawing fan art of me. Like, go ahead. I would love to see it. Some Coyote, the closest they have are Yordles on League. Yeah. They're still cool design. I've seen the cool animations with them, and they're really cute. Horizon, I'm a Yordle main. Nice. I don't really know much about League, but like, they're really cute. It's a good design. Seraphix, from Care Bears to Care Goblins. Care Bears is really... I love Care Bears. I've never watched the show, but conceptually, I love the idea of these bears that selectively go down to children to help them with their problems. And their problem specifically is that they don't care enough. Like, what kind of superhero does that? It's just like, yes, this building is falling in a different part of the world, but this kid is apathetic, so let's go down and give him a slap. Hey, Sophia, I'll start it when I get back. I need to go dry, so BRB, have a lovely day and stay safe. Oh, you too, stay safe. Thank you so much for coming. Krusty RV, Gumby Bears are better though. I haven't seen that. I know it's a Disney property, but it could be really neat if I go rewatch it. I feel like for old shows, I have to rewatch it with like a friend, just like casually just poke a little bit of fun and enjoy it at the same time. Alabaster Indigo, welcome to the tavern. Thanks for joining. But yeah, like there's a whole bunch of Disney shows that I have to go back and watch. I used to watch the Little Mermaid show when I was a kid and the Aladdin show, and those were really fun. Those were actually pretty good shows. The animation was really funny if you pause it at weird times. Like, the animators clearly didn't have time to animate everything. But that's what makes it fun. Duke Igthorn, the best Disney princess. What movie is he from? Duke Igthorn. I don't remember. The True Goblin King. Smear frames? Yeah, smear frames. It's like going through Naruto and finding all the really action-y scenes and looking at it like, I love the smear frames. They make sense. They make the action so much more punchy, but they're really funny to look at. Oh man. Animation's a fun medium. It's a terribly grueling industry in terms of like, you work so hard just for like 1 second of animation. But when I animate, I feel it's really satisfying. You just breathe life into something, and it's really cool. Fiona, down in my tavern, we've been hard at work making a special honey brand of mead with lots of honey. Are there any ingredients you would like us to add to your special brew? Maybe a variety of berries. Ooh. Blackberries go really well with honey, I've found. Like, I like to glaze honey on top of them and eat them. So that'd be really tasty. Thank you. Wolfiekin's blackberries and honey is so good. Yeah! It's hard to go wrong with fruit and honey. But, like, there's something special about blackberries. Especially if, like, they grow native to your area and you get to pick them and then put honey on them yourself. There's something really satisfying about that. Foraging your own food. Tea! Hi! Hi, T. I can't believe you're awake. I don't know what time it is for you. Oh, wait, no, it would be like noon for you. Oh, welcome, though. For everyone else, T is another person that I made a chibi model for in my raffle. So check them out. They have a really cool design. And they're also like, they do animation streams. So it's really, really cool to watch. T, how are you doing? Yeah, it's almost 12:30 p.m. Oh, okay, so it's not too late. Ghost in, Ghost out. Welcome to the tavern. Thanks for joining. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not keeping you up late. Fiona, we've also contacted a nearby Minotaur village to supply your tavern with fresh Minotaur milk as a show of goodwill. Ooh, that's really cool. I feel like maybe like making creme brulee would be really good. Creme brulee with like Minotaur milk. Sounds tasty. Ghost in, Ghost out. Howdy, little god person. Hey there. How are you doing? Krusty RV, your rig is absurd good. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. I have a couple more outfits. This is just my fancy dress outfit. I thought it'd be nice to just dress up for everyone and show up looking good. Mixing it up always keeps things fresh in my mind. I know these 3 little artist women, along with you. Small artist stream when. Oh, that's really cool. Sorry, I had to read that a couple times to understand it. Nice. I love checking out other artists that stream. It's really, really satisfying to me to watch other artists draw, because everyone's got a really different style of starting their process. Like, I start with silhouettes and gestures, but some people start, like, with the anatomy, and that's really cool. T, nah, not at all, and would always want to come support a fellow goblin anyways. Especially you. Aww, thank you. I'm glad it worked out for you time-wise. Thank you so much, though. Fiona, I hear the ranch hands have no trouble putting overtime hours. Ah, cool. I hope I'm not overworking them for this milk. All right. Oh man, it's almost 7:30, so maybe I'll do a couple more minutes of streaming, but then I'll probably head off and do a little art, because I have to release a schedule for this week, because I can't just surprise y'all and be like, hey, I'm streaming at 15. That's not really fair to everyone. Fiona, we've attempted to make creme brulee with Minotaur milk, and we've noticed it's twice as fatty as regular cow's milk. Wow, that would be really tasty then. Krusty RV 428 night here. That's okay. Wait, night? So like 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. Because 4 a.m. is really, really early. You probably should be asleep. I need like a lot of sleep. Rista Reborn, welcome to the tavern. Hope you enjoy your stay. But like, it's 12:30 p.m. here in Australia. Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not keeping all of you awake. And because sometimes I stream and I'm like, oh, is this too early for everyone? Or am I gonna be waking someone up at 2 in the morning? Don't ever worry about missing my streams. I'm not gonna be angry if you do. I would rather you sleep. It's very important to sleep. Onyx, your other stream time is at 3 in the morning. Oh my gosh, Onyx, I'm so sorry. Quaffle Lord, welcome to the tavern. Thanks for joining. It's 7:30 here in Vegas. Okay, so either way, that's not a bad time. 4:30 a.m. in Spain. Oh my gosh, yes, please sleep. I won't be streaming much longer, but you can totally go to sleep. Fleek, but I took a nap in prevention for the stream. I guess that's smart. Thank you. I didn't expect so many people to be dedicated to watching this stream. Lazy Susan, welcome. Welcome to the tavern. Grendo HB, no sleep, only goblin. Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much for joining though. I really appreciate it. Keeping me company, it makes me feel really happy to know that people like talking with me. Milk Shots Moo, welcome. We were just talking about milk earlier. We summoned you. Ghost in, Ghost out. My friend, the True Goblin King, got excited and told me that you were on. Oh, wow. Thanks, the True Goblin King. My lord. Lloyd, it's okay. We really want you to succeed. Don't try to rush your VTuber career and take care of yourself. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm taking it a little bit easy. I'm trying not to push myself too much. I thought 3 streams in a week would be too much, but I think it's pretty comfortable so long as I have a gap in between, a gap day in between each stream, because then I have time to rest and reset and prepare. Some weeks I might have 2 streams because I might just need a rest day, but yeah, 3 weeks is probably going to be the average for me. LeJuice Man, I know you're a fan of the Souls game, but have you ever tried Monster Hunter? There aren't too many similar, but they both have that weighted heavy weapon feel. I haven't played Monster Hunter. I've been told by a couple people that it's basically Dark Souls with monsters to hunt, I guess. So yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. Frozen Scarecrow, welcome to the tavern. But yeah, Monster Hunter sounds really cool. I don't know if I would play the older versions first, if there's a difference. But I don't have the new version. I know that I think it's on the Switch. So I do have a Switch. So it could be possible for me to play it. Gobby, hey there. Yes, Monster Hunter is super fun. Yeah, I've seen you play it a bit. Okay, it is on the Switch. Nice. I'll have to get a capture card because I don't have a capture card right now. The first thing I'd also want to upgrade in terms of setup would probably be the camera. It works okay, but as you can see, the mouth could use a little bit of work, but that's okay. I'll make do with what I have until I can get something else. True Goblin King, world is easier in a sense, especially no forced egg missions. Oh, okay, nice. I was worried about that, where it was like, oh, go get, sort of like fetch quests. Fetch quests are fine, but sometimes if they're not used properly, they can get a little tiresome. So good to know that they're kind of toned down a little bit. Juice Man, it's like one long boss rush, and even without a capture card, you can just play World on your PC. Oh, okay, nice. And I think that's a game you can play with friends, so maybe I will do a collab on that. Sorry, one sec. Just gotta get something. Okay. I was just checking out Steam and seeing if I had any Monster Hunter games. I think I have a couple, so maybe I'll play those a bit later. Fiona, honey, have you ever played Valheim? I read somewhere that it's like a Souls game mixed with Minecraft. I play it myself and it's quite fun. Oh, I haven't heard of it. DJ Rat God. Nice name. Welcome to the tavern. But yeah, I haven't played it before. I also haven't played Minecraft. I played it once with my friend, but I just flew around in God mode because I wanted a flying simulator and couldn't find one. Lyrical Shadow, have you played a game from the SMT series? SMT. What does SMT stand for? Cornstarch. Get a physical version so you can lick the Switch cartridge. No, I'm not gonna lick it. Apparently it's really bitter and sour. I also have physical versions of other Switch games, so I mean, if I really wanted to lick something, I would just lick like Breath of the Wild or Animal Crossing or something. Triple Deca, lol, Assassin's Creed 1, all the fetch quests ever. I want to avoid the Assassin's Creed games for now. I've heard very mixed things, and they're kind of low on my priority list in terms of games. Maybe I'll play it sometime though. If I feel like having wild fun with a game where you just drop off of towers to kill people, that could be good. Fleek, have you ever played Terraria? There are some goblins in it, one of them friendly. Yeah, I've heard a couple people in the Goblin Discord have been suggesting Terraria. I haven't gotten around to figuring out how to play it, but I think it could be something I play in the future. I'm not sure, though. I'm pretty sure I have the game already, though. There's a bunch of games in my library that I haven't played. I kind of bought them when they were on sale. LaCroix Boy, Shin Megami Tensei. No, I haven't played any games like that then. I haven't played Persona either. Philbird, the egg missions in Monster Hunter were real bad. You basically had to transport a huge egg that disables your ability to do anything from one end of the map to the other. Oh. Those quests. No, I don't like those. Seraphix, have you ever played Dragon Age Origins? No, I haven't. Ghost Out. There's a Goblin Discord? Yes, there is. A guy named President runs it. And our Prez sort of just finds goblins and goblin VTubers, and he invites us onto the Discord, and it's pretty cool. Everyone's pretty supportive of each other, and they're very nice. I'm a little quiet on Discord there, because sometimes I feel like I don't have anything important enough to say, but I gotta get over that fear. I gotta learn to speak up. Onyx, have you ever tried Sea of Thieves? It's real fun when you play with friends. I've heard that that's the good Assassin's Creed game, but no, I haven't played it. I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games. DJ Rat God, there are more Goblin VTubers. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I think there's at least 50? There's a lot of us. Off the top of my head, like Gobby Lynn, there's Gabo Lynn, who else? There's T. T is a PNG tuber right now. Let's see if I can name one more. Oh yeah, Mitch, or the one true Mitch. I know him. I don't know him personally. I was just remembering off the top of my head. Chim, honestly, Honey doing Discord Q&As would be nice. Yeah, that could be fun. I might. This is just an idea. I don't know if I'll actually do it, but like maybe just a Discord night where we can all hang out. That'd be cool. I might put a limit on the amount of people in the stream or the voice chat, because too many people and it would get too loud. But yeah, that could be really fun. Oh yeah, Chim, Red Mario, Hayak, Appleseed. Yeah, I think Appleseed's pretty new. Wolfiekins, One True Mitch is my friend. Oh, nice. I haven't interacted with Mitch, but I've heard that he's pretty cool. Krusty, gotta take a nap before work. My wage labor won't get exploited by the rich itself. Take care of yourself, okay? And yeah, get some sleep. Fiona, oh honey, I don't want to nag, but I wanted to say before the stream ends to check your Twitter so I can DM you and share art. Yeah, for sure, I'll do that. I'll do that right after the stream ends. Handsome, I'm down for Discord night. Yeah, maybe we can create another character. Let me know how that fairy character of yours does. It's pretty cool. Onyx, honey, Sea of Thieves is an Assassin's Creed. Oh. Whoops. Sorry. I might be thinking of the Assassin's Creed pirate game. My bad. Sea of Thieves might not actually be related to Assassin's Creed. Thanks, Onyx. Oh, man. But yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I'm always blown away by how nice everyone is and how many people show up. I'll release the schedule tomorrow. It'll be probably very similar to this week's. Oh, Neo Silverthorn, thank you for joining. Sorry you joined. The stream's kind of ending. My bad. But hopefully I'll catch you another time. Birdma, it was pretty fun to listen to y'all. Oh, thank you. Yeah, maybe in the next couple streams I'll wear another outfit and I'll show you what that looks like. Cause yeah, I haven't worn my PJs yet. Yeah, maybe a morning stream. I'll just wear my PJs and fool around with art. That'll be really fun. Sniper Sergi, thank you. Welcome to the tavern. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Sniper. Sorry, I'm heading out soon. But yeah, all right, everyone. I don't think there's anyone I know to raid currently, so I apologize for that. But thank you for joining. Everyone, please get sleep and take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for everything. It's been great talking about nothing and everything, and I really have had a lot of fun. So thank you so much. It's been great. Good night, everyone.